Deflategate. Also, other things. All this and more tonight on The Phantom Report, starting now. My name is Ty Van Tyler, and welcome to the very first and very important special episode of The Phantom Report on PhantomReporter.com. My name is Ty Van Tyler, and I'm Ty Van Tyler. So, you probably want to know, what is The Phantom Report? And who is this dashingly handsome man who's staring you in the camera face? It's me, Ty Van Tyler, and I'm here to report the news, maybe. We have some interesting topics today on The Phantom Report, on PhantomReporter.com. I'm Ty Van Tyler. First of all, I would like to discuss, since this is our first episode, I would like to discuss what happened on the last episode. Technically, our original first episode. So as it turned out, and we'll show you some footage later on in the show from that episode, it turns out that Ty Van Tyler suffers from a severe case of sex addiction, of which I was afflicted with on the previous episode of The Phantom Report. I am happy to say that parlayed into a very serious drug addiction. I was addicted to a number of what they would call placebo pills. Now, these placebo pills, they are no joke. Okay, they're very highly addictive. Placebos, as they are the medical term. And I was given it to my doctor to help with my sex addiction, and in turn, it helped create a pill addiction to placebos. But after 6 days in rehab, I am proud to announce this breaking news. Breaking news! After 6 days in rehab, I am 100% cured of sex addiction and pill addiction. That's pretty impressive considering I was only there for 6 days, and that's how long it took me. And now it's time for the news. Alright, now we got the news happening here on The Phantom Report. I'm Ty Van Tyler. The news here, the breaking news of America. If you have been paying attention to America, you know two things. Number one, we love hamburgers. And number two, we love football. Now, breaking news in the situational status of the NFL is that Tom Brady is a cheater, but won't admit it. Yes, it's true, because it has been reported this week that Roger Goodell, commissioner of the NFL, has upheld his suspension of Thomas Brady, quarterback of the Phoenix Suns. That's not right. Quarterback of the Phoenix Suns, that's not it. This just in. Somebody's been screwing with my cards. Tom Brady of the Patriots, New England Patriots, has been suspended for 4 games and upheld, to which he claimed on Facebook he is not a cheater and everybody is a jerk. Well, we have this to say to you, Tom Brady. If you didn't cheat, then why did you destroy your 4-month-old phone? If you didn't cheat, then why did you have text messages that other people had between you and that other person and another person that kind of sound like you did cheat? And also, how come all your balls were deflated? How come all your balls were deflated? Somebody's been screwing with my cards even though I didn't look at them. How come your balls are deflated, Tom? Explain that. 11 of 12 balls deflated in the AFC Championship game against the Indianapolis Colts. And the next Tom Brady, Andrew Luck. A little suspicious, I'd say. But what's more suspicious is he wouldn't cooperate with Ted Wells, secret investigator. In fact, he so refused to help Ted Wells that we'll never know the true story, or maybe we will. In other news, brain-eating amoebas found in Louisiana tap water. That's pretty shitty. Apparently, this is the second time in 2 years in New Orleans that they found brain-eating amoeba bacteria in their drinking water from the tap. Not very cool at all. Apparently, last week, 2 people died in 2 weeks because of this. That's really a bummer. Could you imagine going to your faucet after mowing the lawn and you're sweating profusely, and then you go in there and you drink the water and then you get brain-eating amoebas in your brain? That's not cool. New Orleans, get your shit together. And it just goes to show you, if you do drink water, you probably will die. And now it's time for a weather report from our weatherman, William Stormborn. William?
That's right, William Stormborn here to report on the weather that stole my parents from me. I was born Stormborn because I don't know my last name. I don't know the name of my parents. I floated across the carcasses of my parents' bodies to the boat of the gentleman that named me William. I was born in a storm, and I gave myself that last name. The only reason I know I'm human is due to the fact that I floated on actual human carcasses. I could be mermaid. But I will find that storm that took those people from me. Those people that saved my life. So I may be here to report on the weather of the fact that I'm going to chase this storm to the day I die and find that fucking storm. And when I do, this weather will finally be reported.
I'm Ty Van Tyler again. Still. This week in theaters, there is Tom Cruise 5, aka Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, coming to theaters. And be ready because it's getting unbelievably stellar reviews. And that's mainly because Tom Cruise is a bona fide action hero. But more than that, he's also really, really crazy. So he'll climb on the outside of planes and buildings and let people record him. But in other news, in movie world, it seems Liam Neeson, 63-year-old badass, is getting quite skinny and frail looking. And people are starting to question whether or not this man is maybe dying, or maybe lost a lot of weight because he's on the Atkins diet, or perhaps he's just getting better equipped for the future. Maybe he's got an acting role. Maybe he just felt fat. Either way, his publicist states he is in tip-top shape. Or whatever his publicist said. I'm not going to look that up. But he said something, and whatever it was, I have this to say. Liam Neeson, even at 63, and looking like a skeleton, mind your own business! You don't come in here! I'm doing a show! You're a cat! No! Liam Neeson, eat a sandwich. Hey! I said shut your mouth! I'm doing a damn show! I'm doing a damn show! You damn idiot! Bill, take care of that! I swear to God, Bill, you better take care of that right now. And now it's time for dramatic scene in movie and or television that I will now reenact. This particular particular scene comes from the featured film, super blockbuster, X-Men Days of Future Past, where I will be portraying the character of young Charles Xavier. I don't want you suffering. I don't want your future. And this has been seen from dramatic moment from TV and or movie, a scene reenacted. I'm Ty Van Tyler. In other news, sports world, A-Rod, I still think you're a cheater. Just like Tom Brady, even though you're hitting a bunch of home runs and they're talking about how you are setting records as one of only 3 players to hit a home run in his teens all the way to his 40s. Big deal, you did it cheating. Is that really setting a record, or are you just a jerk who's probably still cheating? I mean, you threw your cousin in jail, and you lied about it, and you let down the fans of New York, and you broke my heart. So hey, shut up! Hey, you shut up! Hey! Hey, you shut up! I'm doing a GD show! I'm doing a show! Hey! Bill, you better take care of this shit. I'm done with this shit. This is unprofessional. I'm Ty fucking Van Tyler. I'm doing a show, damn it! And in other news, I think that's all the news I had. I don't know why. There's probably something else I was supposed to talk about, but I'm not going to. So let's talk a little bit about me. I'm a Leo, born in August. I do enjoy taking soft cruises around the Mediterranean, only in the spring. And I also enjoy... Hey, shut up! You shut the hell up! You freaking idiot! You're such a freaking idiot! I'm trying to talk about myself! Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise! This just in, there's a cat being a real dick on the set of The Phantom Report on PhantomReporter.com. I'm Ty Van Tyler. And now it's time for our last section, or whatever I'm talking about. Now it's time for very last. I would like to show this interview from last week, our last episode, before I went to rehab for my sexual addiction, just like David Duchovny on the show of his life. I would like to show this interview with our very special beerologist and brewmaster of PhantomReporter.com, Derek Sarbo, a.k.a. Dirk Sarbu, a.k.a. the Dirk Man. Well, it turns out we had quite a good time on the set here before I was cured of my sex addiction. And we're gonna see the interview now. So Dirk Sarbu, how are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
I didn't ask how I was, I asked how you were, sir.
I'm good. I'm
Okay. This just in. I love Jennifer Lawrence. That's not really news. I just thought I would throw that out there because I do. And if you're interested, J-Law, my digits may be below. Don't judge me. Anyway, Derek, how's it going?
good.
This just in, Dirk is doing good, and so am I, because you are here, you are the brewmaster of Phantom Reporter. Tell me, what kind of brews have you been drinking recently?
Yesterday I had what many people consider one of the best out there. It's called a Heady Topper. And it's got a crazy guy with hair on it. And it says you can only drink it from the can.
Why is that?
That's just what the brewmaster said.
Will your head explode?
Possibly.
This just in, if you drink that, your head may explode, if it's not in the can.
Exactly. So don't drink it.
So, and what would you say? Would you say that was a good brew that you had?
Excellent brew. One of the best I've had ever. I've
Okay.
had probably 200 or 300 beers, different types of beers.
200 or 300.
Yeah.
Now that's not the kind of numbers my audience can accept. You have to have a concrete number when you come on here.
My concrete number would be a range between 2 and 1,000 beers.
You have something to say.
You exposed your writings. You lost it.
You are a son of a bitch. You are a slave driver. Perhaps that was a poor choice. Now, Dirk, it is my understanding that you are, and this is news to me, you are related to the Hercules, basically, Kevin Sarbu.
Yes, that's correct.
Now, that is confirmed.
Yes.
Do you have Herculean demigod strength, as the Kevin Sarbu does?
More often than him.
So you're saying is, I don't understand. Can you explain?
I have it 24/7. He has it 23/7. There's an hour every day that he
Where?
uses that strength.
Hollywood. This just in. If you want Herculean powers, follow his guide on YouTube. It's the Dirk Sarbu Herculean Guide to 12 Trials. Now, how many trials would you say you've completed?
11.
Now, Dirk, it's my understanding that you are, in fact, living beyond the Great Wall and are a wildling. This is what So this confirmed that you are not only, you clearly, with your beard, many have asked the question, I'm going to be direct, is winter coming? Is it coming, and when is it coming? When?
As my ancestors have always said,
Same
Dirk,
shit. Same shit.
Hercules, giant's blood. Winter always comes at some point. I have dealt with winter all my life.
That was
Because
the same man,
you
sir.
bastards have kept us beyond the wall, and I can only kill so many ice wolves and spiders and giants.
I don't believe it.
But now, it is coming, and it's going to come from all the south. As much as it's warm in here, tomorrow will be very cold. And the giants, they're all going to die. They're not going to be able to stop the White Walkers. We won't be able to stop the White Walkers.
That is the same answer that Rob Stark gave me so many times ago. And we all know what happened to Rob Stark. Now,
I don't know what happened to him. I was beyond the wall.
of course you were, because that's where your dirt inbred family lives. Do you think, don't judge me, you judge him, you don't judge me. Do you think that maybe winter will come before the end of HBO's Game of Thrones show, or, are you guys just gonna fucking talk the whole time?
I think it will come next season.
Really?
Yes.
This just in, Dirk has confirmed that next season, winter will come. Maybe.
If the sun is shining, it will be coming.
Whatever, bro. Whatever. Dirk, as you also know, I already asked that question. Don't laugh at me. The internet's watching. This is my show. I've only had
Dramatic moment.
They're there.
It's hard to be a host, man. You gotta give everything you got. Sometimes you just lose. Sometimes you can't say the right words. So, would you say that you live in a cabin and it's in the woods, secluded, and you curse technology and you talk to birds because they're on your shoulder, and then you also live off of the blood of college students like the Buffalo Bills offensive coordinator and threaten their families after you devour their blood, because that's what you live off of, because they get lost in the woods and then you eat them.
I would say that, but there would never be any evidence.
this just in, good luck pinning those crimes, Mr. Jones and Mr. Abnani. Those are two people that have pending cases against Dirk. And this just in, good luck. Now, Dirk, I already asked that question and looked at that card and said, I already asked that question. I do not believe you. I don't know what we were referring to, but I wrote it on this card. But I do not have any evidence to not believe you. Therefore, by extension, I guess we will just have to not agree. Dirk, I have to ask you a very... It's not on my cards. I just have to ask you. Do you think that I will ever be able to grow a beard?
Yes, if you think about it hard enough.
I've only thought of beards.
I think I've seen you with a beard before.
Yeah, it was a dream beard, and you were dream.
Dream beards always become real beards if you wish for them long enough on
I think I'm
rainbow unicorns.
again. Do you think I cry too much in interviews?
No, not enough actually.
I always felt as if you should be the one that was crying, not me.
I was what, correct?
Damn you! I'm crying again.
Your tears should stain this tablecloth.
Don't you understand me?
Not until you're
We're
soaking this tablecloth with your tears.
We're two separate satellites that live in the atmosphere, and we'll never orbit around each other but once, every occasion to high five. If you could be a Viking, what weapon would you use and what god would you, Dirk Sarbu, pledge all of your pillaging to?
Battle axe. Because I can split shields with it. Of course. A very heavy one, very wide.
I would choose an Uthbert.
Okay.
An Ulfbert.
Yes.
But what god would you pray to?
Freya.
That's a chick, bro.
Yeah, she's very hot.
This just in, she is very hot.
And she has a chariot pulled by cats. Which is kind of cool.
That's enticing, but I'll choose the ravens.
She's
And
also
Odin.
the leader of the Valkyries.
I don't need Valkyries because
Great warriors.
I have an Uthbert.
Sorry.
Do you think that if we fought and you were like...
We wouldn't fight, we would pillage together.
But like, let's say we got drunk and we were eating
Oh.
mushrooms.
Okay.
Do you think that maybe we might become like, we might just become like in charge of shit?
Yeah.
And then we would be fighting and then we would kill each other?
Yeah.
Do you think that maybe I would kill you and you wouldn't be killed?
Probably.
That's contradicting because I said I would kill you and you wouldn't be killed. And I just trapped him.
You would hope,
Bill, you heard that.
You would hope that you would kill.
Bill.
You forgot about Vikings that are zombies.
Oh, okay. I forgot.
Zombie
I
Viking?
forgot. Yeah, I
You
forgot.
forgot
about
zombie
zombies.
Vikings.
Damn it.
Zombie Vikings, and then you try to keep killing me, and I would just kill you and turn you into a zombie Viking, and then it would just then we'd have to float our way over to the North America,
I can't.
and then we would attack all the Native Americans
Yeah, you're right.
and turn them into zombie Native Americans, and then keep pushing west.
Bill, you're Native American. Is that racist?
Never.
Are you Native American?
No.
Is that racist?
Yes.
Is it?
I don't think so.
This just in. It's not racist. Go fuck yourself, Bill.
You don't.
Thank you very much, Dirk.
Thank you.
You are a beacon of light. May you always shine forward.
Thank you too.
Thank you.
Into
Get the
stars.
fuck off of my set. Thank you. interview. A really good one. Well, that's all the time we have for you today on The Phantom Report on PhantomReporter.com. Be sure to stay with us and check out more articles and also videos written by us on ThePhantomReporter.com. For The Phantom Report, I'm Ty Van Tyler. That's Bill, our producer, and there's a cat outside there. Stay classy, world, and have a good damn night.